going to be tricky conditions for both teams. I mean, I suppose the cliche is that Ireland like to play in the rain. No side likes to play in the rain, and whichever handles the conditions better, you feel, Tony, is going to come out on top here.
Yeah, the New Zealand team found the conditions challenging the other night at Manchester at half-time when the rain came in. So they're really well aware of that now, and it was good prep for this game.
Yeah, the floodgates open with about 10 minutes before half-time against Georgia as Ireland get us underway, and the first knock-on comes from a green jersey. Go. And first touch for Jacob Stockdale. This is Hugo Keenan, going to have a run the winger. Lovely little step off his left foot, and he's dragged down just before the 10-metre line. Ireland with the advantage here. New Zealand going off their feet. They come back for the penalty. Good start by Ireland.
Yeah, good start. New Zealand are going to have to be really careful on that kick and kick chase. Jacob Stockdale the other day, really dangerous on the kick return, and the likes of Matthew Byrne and Hugo Keenan, all dangerous in that kick return.
11 points for Johnson against Wales, and that was the difference between the teams. If Jones had gotten his kicks, Wales would have won the match. No wind here. Struck it well. Looks good from here, and the touch judges agree. Flags go up, and Ireland take a 3-0 lead against New Zealand. Good take from Walker Leo Harry. New Zealand second row, and the maul is set. Michaeli 2. Takes 2 to bring him down. Sammy Knock wants it now and keeps it in the pack. This is Jacobson, Luke Jacobson, one of the 2 brothers in the back row for New Zealand, and the youngest of the 3 in the Jacobson family. There for Knock once more. Crash ball through the middle. Geordie Barrett for the line. Well, that is all about the power of Geordie Barrett. Crash ball, beautiful pop pass, and New Zealand have their first try. 5 in total. Plenty of practice in the Barrett household when he was growing up, I can tell you. Blake, Scott Kane and the All Black Bowden, of course, as he converts his own try from underneath the post. And what a start, a response even from New Zealand after going 3 points down. Options on the right hand side. Ryan once more. James Ryan runs straight into the tackle. New Zealand come through, and they did so illegally. They get the penalty, Ireland in front of the post here, and then a referee.
You just throw the knife on the floor.
And no mistake with the kick from Bill Johnson. So 2 from 2 from him, 7 points to 6, and the gap just 1 now. Stockdale, little chip and chase by the Ulster. Full back, will this sit up for him? Stockdale, he was unlucky. And Perifetta waiting for the ball. If it just bounced up half an inch higher off the ground, it would have been perfect. But New Zealand with possession even. Bowden Barrett, lovely hands. Stevenson, little chip and chase. Surely Stevenson, where's this one going to bounce? Stevenson for New Zealand glides through the last tackle and scores once again. Shooter McGavin. Beautiful try, New Zealand.
Yeah, it just shows the fine lines, doesn't it? You know, Jacob Stockdale, who was a real dangerous player from the back. The ball bounces a bit higher, and he's going down the other end. New Zealand pick it up, and they just transition so quickly, New Zealand, on kick returns and turnovers.
And Geordie Barrett the extra 2. Oh, Vincent O'Brien to throw. It's important Ireland win the line out. It's exactly what James Ryan does, and they try and set them all here. Have they got a weak spot in that New Zealand defence? Ireland keeping possession tight, almost up the line. Ireland are in! What a driving maul, and what a response from the Irish pack. Well, after this kick, Ireland are going to be back to 15 players, and if this one goes over, it'll be honours even in terms of points conceded. They'll be delighted with that, and Nigel Carroll, the Ireland coach as well, will be. Not an easy one. He struck it well. Has he got it inside the post? He has. 14 points to 13. The gap is back to 1. Obviously okay to continue that one. Was it straight? It was. There's a referee, and Ireland set that maul again and try and put pressure on New Zealand's defence up front. At the back with McBurney. This is great play by the Irish pack. They've made 5 metres already.
9 once!
And they're trying to go again. Kieran's been told, if they don't use it here, it's McBurney who breaks through. Adam McBurney for the line. Yes. Ireland are over again, and it's a second try. Adam McBurney from Ballymena and Ulster touches down, and Ireland are in front against New Zealand.
Well, the line-out drive again, proving a real strength of the Irish.
Not a bad strike. Not a bad strike at all. Well, what about that for a kick, and what about that for a reaction? Greg Jones into contact. Still there for Cairns. Andy Porter, big shoulder used to smash his way towards that 10-metre line. Options both sides now for the Irish scrum half, an advantage being played. McPhillips looks to probe to the corner. Where's this one going to go? Almost into touch. What a probing kick. We go back. Referee says no advantage accruing from that, and this one might be kickable in front of the post for Ireland.
That's certainly the start to the half that Ireland would have wanted.
And the rain coming down, you can see in your shot there, it's not going to make kicking any easier, but you should fancy this one. Good strike, really good strike. Absolutely no problem whatsoever for Johnny McPhillips, and Ireland lead by 23 points to 14 now. Ireland might have a go here trying to win a penalty, because New Zealand don't waste any time and you don't blame them. Va, it'll switch to the inside. Barrett into contact, he's so strong, look at that, makes another couple of metres while being held as well. New Zealand trying to go around the outside, taken up by Michaeli too. There for knock, Ireland up very quickly. That ball, hands were beautiful. Step inside from Tui Tama, and he touches down to score for New Zealand. Beautiful footwork by the winger. Ireland tried the blitz defence, it didn't work out, and Tui Tama goes in to bring New Zealand back into this one.
And that's the thing with the blitz defence. It's high risk, high reward.
Big call to go for this scrum again. Ireland trying to go forward. New Zealand trying to hold them out. Ball at the back. Deegan has to pick up the back, and Max Deegan is down. Ireland has scored again. Max Deegan from Lansdowne and St Michael's College. Well, is that the try that will see Ireland beat the Baby Blacks of New Zealand? This for 11 points. Massive, massive kick.
Look, and there's certainly the players to do that, but with the way the Irish have defended and their decision making, it's going to be very, very tough.
Johnny McPhillips. Using every last second, Johnny McPhillips, and every last second to make it count, because he has nailed the conversion from the corner, and New Zealand need 2 tries now. Ireland, I'm sure, just to trust their defence. New Zealand have a penalty, but they waste no time. Quick tap and go. And Tammy Tene trying to put the pass there inside. Tui Tama. New Zealand strike back, and they give themselves a chance. The second one from Malo Tui Tama, and they close the gap. And another big scrum here. If they get a penalty, it's straight in front of the post, don't forget. Control at the back from Deegan. He did really well, and Ireland get the penalty. But surely, if this goes over, it'll mean victory. You don't blame him for eating up every single second. And is that the kick that's going to make sure of a famous Irish victory? It is going to be a famous victory. Can they deny New Zealand a bonus point even? Stevenson's dropped it to his knees. Hangs on to possession. 80 minutes have gone. Ireland have their victory secured. New Zealand, they've dropped it. They won't even get the bonus point. The final whistle goes, and history has been made. Ireland have beaten New Zealand. An incredible performance.